so good. You'd think for how often these are in my videos, I would actually be getting sponsored by some sort of energy drink company, but I'm not. And I don't understand why. I mean, I get like well over 100 views sometimes, so just saying. Anyway, here it is. In case you missed the last video, which you should watch up over here somewhere, because I mean, I made it. The RZR, it's gone. In fact, I actually just sold it a couple hours before making this video. New hotness is here, CF Moto Uforce 800. Now I know what you might be thinking. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. I'm gonna do an in-depth review later on what will henceforth be known as Orange Slice. Not my name, but I dig it. Kids name this one. And I just wanted to initially do a walk around, kind of give you my initial thoughts, show you the basics of the machine. I'm gonna build this out and do some other stuff to it down the road. So I wanna talk with you about that, get your input because I'm curious, or just ideas on what you think should be in the build. Because I think it's gonna be a little different, right? Like there's not a lot of people on the YouTubers right now that are building something like this out. So let's get started. All right, so welcome to the video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. My name is Chris, and this channel is really all about trail reviews, gear reviews, Skeeter, and ATV related trails. Let's start that over. Say welcome and thank you for checking out this video. My name is Chris, and this channel is really all about trail reviews, gear reviews, and other ATV related information. So if riding is really something that you're into, not into, you just want to help a brother out, hit that subscribe button. All right, so let's just go ahead and address the elephant in the room. The fact that this is a CF Moto. Now, before all the negative comments and hate and everything else starts coming, let's just get them out of the way right now. Isn't CF Moto some really cheap off-brand? Wow, way to pinch your pennies on that one. Good luck when that thing breaks. What the F is a CF Moto? Wait, so you sold a Polaris RZR and bought a what? CF Moto? Never heard of her. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, couple things. One, I totally understand anybody's hesitation towards purchasing a CF Moto. In fact, a couple years ago, I would have laughed at you for even considering it, much like someone out there might be laughing at me right now. But the brand has really come a long way in the past few years, and I really just kind of wanted to check it out, right? All right, well, this really wasn't supposed to be any sort of sales pitch. This isn't sponsored by CF Moto or anything like that, so we're just gonna go ahead and get into the walk around. I just kind of wanted to lay that basic foundation, if you will. Ultimately, one of the biggest reasons that I got this and I wanted to do this is because I didn't know a lot about the brand until I started actually researching them, and I'm always looking to grow that knowledge base so I can provide that information and experience to you guys. So that, and there's just not a whole lot of people building them out right now that's on the YouTubers or the interwebs, if you will. So you know, it's a little bit smaller niche right now. I just wanted to provide that knowledge to maybe someone that's thinking about it or has one, or just to kind of give you guys a different option, right? A less expensive option currently, that's for sure. So I'm still talking, I don't know why. Let's start the walk around. All right, so we'll start from the front and work our way around. One thing I like right off the bat, it's got the LED running lights and then low and high beams. Those are really nice. It's got the hood pops up here, and this took me forever to figure out, not even kidding. I actually had to ask at the dealership. Pops open, so you've got access to your battery in there, some of your fuses, different stuff like that, right? Just a quick, easy access panel, if you will. And then down below, you do have your winch down here. It's a 3,500 pound winch, and again, that's all included. So this is bone stock. I haven't done anything to this so far. I think we've had it out on the trail twice. Owned it about a week, 2 weeks now, maybe. So, and I really think that's one of the ways that CF Moto is making a name for themselves right now, is they claim, you know, premium features at a standard price. So you get things like the winch, right? And this stainless steel bumper here, so that's really nice as well. Oh, and I should mention this right away as well. It's got the CVT clutch. I mentioned that right away because I have not decided that I like that yet. It's really jerky to get used to. So to start and stop in reverse is like a horror story. So maybe it's because I haven't gotten used to it yet. I know a lot of people claim it's amazing. I'm not sold on it yet. So we'll see how that goes with time here. All right, so moving around to the side. As you can see here, it's got the safety doors, as they call them, just some small side doors. They're not bad, nothing special about them. I mean, I think that might be one of the upgrades I do. Might possibly put some better doors on there. They're fine. They're just not, you know, they're not awesome. It's got the 14-inch aluminum alloy wheels with the 26-inch CST A-Buzz tires on there. And they're pretty good tires. For stock, they're awesome. I do think that we're going to add that to the build list, though. I'm thinking 28.5. I don't know, what do you guys think? I want to put a 2-inch lift on here, I think. So I'm thinking like 28.5 or 30-inch tires. I don't really know if I want to go much bigger than that. I mean, the wife will be one of the primary drivers of this, so I don't want to, you know, turn it into too big of a beast. Inside here, so let's go on in, down and in. It's got the double A-arm independent suspension with basic shocks. I'm honestly not even sure what shocks those are, but we'll see how the shocks do, but probably new axles and shocks. All right, so let's move inside here. So it's got the self-draining vinyl seats. I don't know if you guys had this. These are already better than the stock ones that come with the RZR. I don't know if you've ever had a RZR or the same issue I had, but the seats were just terrible. They would absorb water. So you could sit in it. If you were out camping, it rained overnight, you went riding 2 weeks later, you would still get that water on your ass when you sat down. It drove me insane. I probably should have put new seats in it, but just never did. So with that, these seats are much better. I wouldn't mind adding new seats to the build. We'll see how it goes. These, as they are right now, they're actually surprisingly comfortable. So new seats on the list, maybe, but definitely not at the top because these seats really are nice. Definitely at the top, somewhere along the lines, though, are 4-point harnesses. It's got the standard seat belts, and so far, these have been another issue I've seen is the seat belts are they're just not that great. They're not overly comfortable, and they seem to, the mechanism's kind of janky, so they seem to often need to be, you know, like fed back in. All right, so moving inside, we open up this little half door here, and we come in. Steering wheel is really nice. It's comfortable, feels good in your hands. Then on the side, you've got your lights, your off, low, high, all that kind of stuff with horn. And then of course, right next to that, you've got your locking differential, so your 2-wheel, your push button 4-wheel, and then your locking diff. Awesome feature. Again, included. Huge. That's huge to me that that's actually included. So going over to the dash, over here we've got our, oh, there's that Rockstar again. We've got our center console, a couple cup holders, nice storage space there. Then we'll go ahead and flip the dash on here. So here's the dash. It's a nice dash. It's very easy to read. You got a lot of options on there, all that kind of stuff. I really like it so far. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I actually do not know what this button does yet. I need to look that up in the manual. I mean, I hit it and then a light comes on up here. No idea what that's actually for. I think it might be to keep it in 4-wheel when you reverse. I don't know. I gotta look into it. Anyway, over to the passenger side. So you have a locking glove box here. That's pretty slick. You do have, you know, the standard grab bar. What I don't like in this already, I can tell you, is this is not adjustable. So on the Polaris RZR, you could adjust that in and out. This thing is actually, it doesn't move. So that's definitely something I would like to see them change in the future. All right, let's keep moving around. It's got a nice big bed for the utility features. What else I like is it's got an assist, which I love. And then it still manages to come down pretty dang easy. So that's an awesome feature. Continue moving around. The back opens up real easy. It feels good. Like this whole box, it feels really good. None of it feels cheap. It does also come with 4 tie downs, 1 in each corner. Huge benefit as well. I hate it when you get a friggin' side-by-side and there's no tie downs in the back. You know people are tying crap down. Continue to come around. Oh, so check this out. All right, this is amazing. Hold on, I gotta go grab something. Hold on. All right, so this is what I'm talking about when it comes to insane features with CF Moto. Look at this. This opens up, plugs in. Now it's actually wired up for a trailer. That's right, you want a tow. They've actually got a trailer wiring harness built in, and they even include the adapter. Like, that's the kind of feature I'm talking about, where it's just impressive that CF Moto's including that kind of stuff. All right, so you continue on around the passenger side. Not a whole lot's different. You have your fuel on this side, but otherwise it's the same. So then you continue around, and you're back at the front. So one thing on the winch, I do gotta mention, I totally forgot about, which is insane. Check this out. See, you've got your winch remote, standard winch remote. Look at this, yeah? Wireless remote. That's right, wireless remote. That's insane. All right, so there's the basic walk around. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. As far as the build goes, I'm thinking 2-inch lift, better axles, maybe shocks. I'll kind of have to look into that. Definitely bigger tires, for sure an LED light bar, and then 4-point harnesses, just to kind of get started, I guess, if you will. As far as the clutching and all that, I don't know enough about the CVT clutch system to really provide much on that yet. So I really got to look into that, learn about that, and figure out, you know, if and what needs to be upgraded there. Leave a comment down below on anything you'd like to see or any recommendations you have, because that is one of the reasons I wanted to do a CF Moto, right, is to provide that, like things you'd like to see, or, you know, questions you may have, all that kind of stuff, kind of build it up, and hopefully we can all, I guess, increase our knowledge base. And then if you have a CF Moto, or if you're thinking about getting one, it'll help you there, or maybe you just find it entertaining because you like side-by-sides. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like to see, recommendations, all that kind of stuff. If you have a CF Moto, leave a comment down below as well. Let me know what you've done to it or what you're thinking about getting done to it. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you on the trail. Peace!